Hi guys. What's going on today is I'm filming all the drum production videos, which will be on my channel around this point. I'm waiting for my GoPro to charge up right now, so I figured while I'm waiting, I'd talk about a couple of other subjects. So today's topic revolves around this cup of coffee that I got this morning from a reputable coffee brand. They're all kind of as good as each other in many ways, as long as they pay their taxes. And I started recently using soy milk in coffees and things, and I've cut milk and dairy out of my diet entirely. And that's what I want to talk about. If you're a singer particularly, that it's something that has never affected me until recently. But I don't know about you guys, but I found recently that if I'm drinking milk in any amount, everything starts to taste acidic and I start to feel kind of not very well. And especially the last year or two, I'm not sure, but I think it's been affecting my vocal range and making me feel kind of like I've got something stuck in my throat and it's all swollen, and it really seemed to affect me. And it's just an interesting thing. Have any of you guys ever tried just cutting milk out? Because it is something, for 10 years or more, I've been a coffee snob, that I like freshly ground coffee and fresh is the thing for me, with milk and 2 spoons of sugar. And that's the way it's just always been for me. I've always had quite a sweet tooth, and I always just kind of enjoyed it that way. I mean, everyone's entitled to have your coffee your own way. And I always thought the stuff like soy milk was like, oh, that's what hippies have. That's just, stupid. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not a vegan, I'm not celiac, I don't have any, as far as I know, any sort of food allergies. I mean, why should I bother changing what I'm doing? But I tried a few months back, I made a conscious effort, right, I'm going to change. Because it got to the point where I was waking up in the morning and I was having a coffee on the drive to work, because I now drive 75 miles into work, so I need a coffee to keep me awake. Now, if you're in the US, you're probably like, oh, 75 miles, oh, whoop-de-doo. But in the UK, that's a long way, that's unusual. It's like an hour and a half drive. So I was finding that just having that coffee with the milk early in the morning was really kind of making me get into work and not be able to speak very well. I mean, aside from stomach problems or whatever you want to call that stuff, I mean, I don't think I'm lactose intolerant. I know people who are, and that's a genuine medical condition, and that's an obvious reason not to be having lactose-based stuff like, milk. That's understandable, but I always have been quite stubborn and thinking, oh, I don't need that. But I've come in the studio today, I've come in on my day off to film some videos, and I was up quite early, and I decided to swing by the coffee shop on the way in, and went, hey, let's try soy. And I've been doing that for the last month. Before that, I was just drinking black coffee. Just no sugar, no milk, just black. It's nice and simple. But with my sweet tooth, I'm like, I want something sweet. And it turns out it doesn't taste that different. And the main thing is, after I was drinking it, I'd be driving to work and I wouldn't suddenly feel bad. Like, without warming up this morning, I could probably do some really big vocal parts. I mean, you should warm up. But I could, if I wanted to, and not necessarily feel like I'd just been tortured. And it's one of those things that I've always seen people like opera singers going, oh no, dairy, I don't have dairy, and I've thought, oh, you pretentious. Ugh. But, funnily enough, it seems to be working for me. And yeah, I want to get your reactions in the comments section below. Is this something that's affected you one way or the other? Is it something that you can do where you live? Because something that I'm quite lucky with is all the major coffee shops in the UK, if you ask for soy milk instead of regular milk, they usually have it and they usually don't charge you any extra. But like, I've stopped having cereal in the mornings because what do you put in cereal? Milk. Some people put on water. I can't buy into that. It's just like kind of eating cardboard that's going soggy. But yeah, I mean, I'm not completely milk free. I mean, if there's food that's got a little bit of milk in, I'll survive. But I have a lot of coffee. I mean, probably more than it's healthy, let's be honest. But if I'm having 5 cups of coffee spread throughout the full day, that amount of milk every day has now gone. And I feel great. And that's got to be a good thing, surely. So let me know what you think about this, because I'm not going to go and tell you stop having milk, but I've found that especially for vocal performances, I don't feel bad anymore. Like, I was doing these YouTube videos as well, this is another example, and after 20 minutes of talking, I'd be walking off going, like I'd just done a full, like, prog metal show or something. And now I don't feel it, which can only be a good thing. So if you found this useful, hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not already for these drum production videos. I've got some speaker shootout videos coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.